Coming with another video. It's a video. Somebody hit me up on Facebook. Somebody that I knew a long time ago. They hit me up on Facebook, and I guess they plan on getting married and all this stuff. And they are around my age, and me being one of the younger people, I guess, from where I'm from, they just came to me and asked me for some advice on marriage, what changes when you get married, and all this stuff. So I was like, yeah, I know she'd be on here, so I was like, let me just make a video. So I guess where to start? Marriage it's a serious step above everything else. When you get married, it ain't just you no more. It ain't just if you feel like you want to go out with your girls, you can't just get up and go. This is my opinion. It ain't just you no more. It's you and your soon-to-be husband, or you and your husband, or you and your wife, or whatever the case may be. It's certain things that come along with marriage that you have to be mentally, physically, just emotionally ready. You have to be ready. It's something that I'm not saying, oh, I rushed into it. I'm not going to say, oh, I took my time to do it. Yes, I'm young, but I felt like I was ready. If I wasn't, hey, I wasn't. It's a lesson learned. I don't take nothing as, oh, I regret doing this. Hey, it's a mistake. It's a life lesson. So I guess that's like the first thing. You just have to get ready for it to not just be you anymore. And the second thing is, if you're not used to, I guess, doing for somebody else and just providing for somebody else, you got to get used to it real quick. Before me and my husband got married, it was like we were already married. It was like, he do for me, I do for him. We keep it 103. Our relationship, our friendship, everything is just surrounded by keeping it 103. That's been our thing since day one, and that's going to always continue to be our thing. You just keep it straight up. You keep it real with each other, no matter what the situation is. Just be 100. Be honest. Don't lie. Don't hold nothing back. Just make sure, hey, if he or she asks you one question, a simple question, just make sure you be able to answer that question and not beat around the bush and not just give them an answer that they don't want to hear just because you won't want the same thing in return. I just feel like you have to be selfless, not selfish. In other words, you just have to be willing to give no matter what. My husband, if he need my last, he can have my last. That's how my marriage is. That's how my relationship been from day one. Let me see. Maybe I should have wrote some stuff down. I just kind of was like, well, maybe it'll all come to me when I do the video or whatever. But let me see one more thing. Do people change when they get married? Of course people change. People are going to change. Some for better, some for worse. But when you say them vows, when you agree wholeheartedly to give yourself to somebody else, you're going to change. I changed so much, as in I grew up. A lot of the little childish stuff, I let it go. I had to let it go. If I wanted to be with the man that I'm with right now, I had to let it go. I didn't have a choice. So, but I mean, my husband, he changed too. And my husband has not always been this perfect man, especially before me. I don't know. He tells me a lot of stories, and it's been a lot of women that, they don't let him run through them or whatever. And that was his past. I love hearing his little stories about this person and that person. Hey, I don't remember her name, but she was so in love with him. I love hearing stories like that because I'm like, damn, That ain't never been me. If it was back in the day, me and my husband, we would not have clicked. We would not have made it to where we at right now. But hey, everybody different. But what more advice can I give? You have to be willing to forgive little things. You have to be willing to talk. Communication is the key. That's the key. Communication is the key. And I guess the last thing, no, 2 more things. Keep the relationship going. Keep the relationship fun. Keep it new. Keep it feeling fresh. And just keep loving each other. The last thing is keep having sex. Do not stop fucking just because you get married. I myself and my husband, it's an entitlement. It came when we said them vows. Now, it came with the marriage thing. If we just stop having sex, honey, something gonna have to change. We might have to separate. Sex to me it keeps the relationship healthy. It keeps the relationship going. There's a connection that 2 people have that is so very, very special. And to me, it's the one thing that kind of breaks a lot of people up. Because if say a man or a woman was to cheat or whatever, and you know what I'm saying, it's a big mistake. They really, really in their heart, they just want you to forgive them. They are sincerely sorry. And then you hold off on sex because of a mistake. I'm not saying, I condone cheating. I'm not saying that in no way, shape, or form. But you just can't stop having sex. That keeps the relationship going. I guess that's it for right now. If I think of more, it'll probably be a part 2, or I'm going to just put it in the little box down there. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to free the pee. Green lights,